So welcome to today's tutorial. This is Hilary and we are going to be doing a modern take on an oriental look. Today I'm going to be using mainly focused on black and red. So I'm going to do a really nice red eyeshadow using a lipstick pigment and some fierce black eyeliner. So first of all I'm using some Caren foundation. And this is called High Perfection Foundation. Hilary hasn't got great skin today, unfortunately, so this is a great foundation. It goes on quite sheer, but you can build up, but it has a little bit more coverage than other foundations I've used on previous tutorials. So it's a really good product to conceal. So I'm using my Secret Camouflage. I always use this as a combination of foundation and my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage. I just find it helps to floor out the skin even more, especially down the T-zone, around the eyes, nose, mouth and chin. These are all kind of areas that I think need a little bit more work. And using a fluffy brush and a bit of concealer, you can really make the skin look quite flawless. I try and work the foundation into the skin and the concealer so that it's not sitting on top, and this helps to give a more realistic look. You're just using my soap brow and getting those eyebrows into position. Curling the lashes. Now obviously Asian eyes sometimes don't have the longest lashes, but I always try and curl lashes. It always makes such a difference. Just using my Touche Éclat to highlight in certain areas. Cover any blemishes a little bit. I use concealer and a little bit of Touche Éclat to reflect the light. So I'm using a Victoria Beckham. This is like a burgundy kohl pencil, and I'm using this in the waterline. I'm going to go quite heavy on the lash line and then use a brush to blend it out. So I'm not really too worried about where the kohl goes. I'm just using it in the waterline and just slightly under. Then using a really nice brush that's quite flat actually, and just blending the eyeshadow from a quite intensity of burgundy on the waterline lash line and blending it out to nothing, so it just fades. So you've got that intense colour pop right near the eyes, and then it blends out as we work along the skin. This takes time as well, so I mean sometimes you need to use a new fresh brush to blend it off a little bit more. I'm putting on a slightly red pigment. This is actually lipstick from Caren, the Caren collection, and I'm putting that under the eyes on top of the burgundy and just blending it all together just to give that little bit more pop of a red. So it'll give the illusion of red, but it's not actually, you know, the initial colour we used for the kohl was not bright red, it was actually a burgundy. And then that gives that intensity of depth on the waterline. I'm using the Glossier brow ink to go through Hilary's eyebrows, just getting rid of any sparse areas, filling in. Using nice feathery strokes. Obviously I used my soap brow earlier, which you saw, to get the eyebrows in place. I mean by in place to kind of help them feather up and out. So as you can see, when Hilary closes her eyes, you've got this beautiful halo of red under her eyes. I'm using a bit of concealer on the lips, ready to do the lipstick. Again, I'm using a Guerlain lipstick. It's quite a bright red, it's really matte, and I'm just going to make a kind of oriental lipstick geisha shape today. Obviously, as I said, this is an editorial makeup, but I just wanted to show you some different kinds of makeup and fun makeup. So once I've got the lipstick centralized, I'm just making the edges sharper. So just taking a really thin, flat headed brush and going along the lip line and just sharpening up the edges and creating that shape of the geisha kind of lip shape. basically you make it more centralised, bigger, and then you taper off to literally nothing. I'm using a lip liner, this is Cherry by MAC, and just going over, just making it a little bit stronger on the outer edge. As you can see, the shape's coming together now, so just keep working it until you find that it's symmetrical and the graduation's there from the outer lip, which is very thin line, and bringing it round and making it very prominent down the centralised area of the lip. It's a beautiful shape. It's almost like love heart shape. So using a little trick that I do, I get my touche à clay, or my Saint Laurent touche à clay should I say, and just highlight under the lip and then use a soft brush to blend it out, and it gives a really, really sharp, defined, flawless finish. I'm just finishing the look using a mascara. This is Guerlain Mud Eye Collections. This is in black. So twisting at the root and rolling the mascara wand and pulling to the outer lashes. I want to do a couple of coats because I want it to be very eyelashy in a way that Asian eyelashes can look a little bit more sparse, so this helps to thicken them out a little bit on the underneath. I think it's important to have a little bit more intensity on the waterline with the burgundy eye pencil, just to finish off the look. And there you go, that's the finished look. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and comment. New videos are going to be uploaded onto my channel every Saturday, so please subscribe.